Hello and welcome back to everyone. My name is Shivam Agarwal and this is the computer vision series with Opencv in Python. So we have already looked at what is computer vision and how it is used. From now on, we'll be looking at the setup of Opencv in Windows environment and we'll look how to use different functions of Opencv to meet our requirements. Okay, so let us start with the setup today. I'll be using PyCharm IDE with the Python 3.9 running on it. I'll be using Windows operating system. I'm considering that you already have Python and PyCharm installed on your system. If not, you can go on your browser and write Python install. Go to the first link, that is the official Python link, and install Python with very easy steps over it. Okay, you can see over here Python 3.11 is already available, but I'll recommend that you download this Python 3.9 or 3.10 version because Python 3.11 might not be supporting all the features of OpenCV. Okay, so I'll recommend to execute this Python 3.9 or 3.10 versions. Anything above 3.7 is good, 3.7, 8, 9 or 10, but 3.11 might not support all of the OpenCV functions. So go for Python 3.9 or 10. Apart from that, you need an IDE to run your statements. So I'll suggest go for PyCharm. If you don't like PyCharm, you can go for Anaconda environment where you get a Spider IDE. In Anaconda environment also, you get the PyCharm. To install the PyCharm, just go to this JetBrains website. This is their official website for PyCharm. You have to meet all these requirements, and once you see that every requirement is met, then you just go to this get PyCharm option and install the community version. Okay, there's a professional version already available for PyCharm, but we don't have to go for it. We will download the community version because it is free of cost, right? So just download this for any environment, be it Linux, Mac or Windows, and install it using very simple commands. Okay, so I'm hoping that you have done this before. When your PyCharm IDE is running, what you have to do is go to this file menu and create new project. When you go to this project and click on create, you will be having a new project set up for you. Why am I suggesting a new project? Because whenever you will run the OpenCV commands or statements, you will require that you have everything inside your project. Every library, every file, or every code setup, everything is inside a single bunch of folder. That will be your project. Okay. So my project is already created. Let us go and set up the OpenCV for our PyCharm IDE. So we have Python already installed. We have PyCharm installed. Let us go and install the OpenCV module. So on this file menu, if you see, go over here in settings. I'm right now telling you how to install OpenCV in the PyCharm IDE. What you can do is just go on this terminal and run pip install OpenCV. You can install it in that way also. But sometimes in some of the systems, PyCharm IDE doesn't support pip install OpenCV. So what we do is we go to this file menu, click on settings over here. Here under project, you will see Python interpreter. Go to this Python interpreter and you will see the list of packages that are installed or available on your system. Okay. So you don't need all of these packages. What you need extra is click on this plus icon and search for the packages. So first package that you need is NumPy. So if you write NumPy, you can see over here, it is NumPy. Okay. So install this package if it is not already installed. Next, another package that you will need is OpenCV. See, OpenCV is available in its original form also. Okay, so if you write just OpenCV or you write CV2 over here, you will see this CV2 library, right? So this CV2 is official library of OpenCV for Python. But I will not suggest this library. What I will suggest is Opencv-contrib-python. If you write it over here, you will see Opencv-contrib-python. Okay, you will see this library. Okay, I will suggest you to install this package. How it is different from CV2? It has all the features of CV2 also and some additional features. Those additional features we might be using in the major project. That will be the last video in this series. But you can install CV2 also, this package also. They will work in the exactly same way. But I will suggest that you go for this particular library. It is the open source contribution towards OpenCV on GitHub. You can read about this over GitHub also. It is available. But I'll suggest that go for it when you are installing. Okay. So you can click over install package to install all these libraries. First is Numpy and then is Opencv-contrib-python. Okay. Once you have installed these two libraries using Python interpreter, you are good to go. Now to check whether or not OpenCV is already installed over here, you can what you can do is just import OpenCV and it will say that yeah, it is already available. So I will write import CV2. If I write just import CV2, remember that whether you have installed CV2 library or you have installed OpenCV-contrib-python, you will be importing it as CV2 only. Okay, I have Opencv-contrib-python library. Still, I am writing CV2. I don't have CV2 installed separately. Okay, whichever library you install, you will always import it as CV2. Okay, so it is not giving me an error. An error would be a red line. For example, I don't have some library called as NumPy contrib, so it will give me an error like a red line. Okay, it is not recognizing this library, but it is recognizing this CV2 library, so I can say that yeah, it is installed on my system. So this is about the setup for OpenCV. From the next video, we'll try to read and draw some shapes, read some images and videos. We will try to read the HD camera present on our laptop or any web camera that you have on your system. So we'll try to do everything related to OpenCV. Okay, so that is it for this video. Next, let's meet in the next video with some examples. Thank you.